You're listening to the Love Your Neighbor podcast.
We're going to learn a lot today. Welcome to the Links Podcast. My name is John. You may not know me, but if you're watching this, you definitely know my guest today. He is Dave Halverson, and I'm just thrilled. Through some stroke of divine intervention, we have Dave Halverson with us today. Dave, say hi to all your peeps out there.
Hello, 3 people that know me.
Oh, Dave. Dave is the owner, the brains, the genius, the creative impact behind Tailgators bar. And I mean, you guys go grill. Okay. Because you have everything. You have family dining.
Yep.
You have a bar.
Yep.
You have event center.
Yep.
You have a casino.
Yes.
I mean, what don't you have? What's next? How do you expand the Tailgators brand to encompass more dollars out of our pocket?
There's no more room. We're done. I'd have to buy.
You have to buy. That's awesome. Well, Dave, you've been in brand at about the same time I have, actually, I think, if I understand this right.
9 years in May.
9 years in May. Okay. What was it that brought you from where you're from to where you are?
Well, either I'd have had to remodel the bar in Laverne or buy Tailgators. So I bought Tailgators.
Now, obviously, you were ahead of the curve because now it feels like everybody in the country is moving to South Dakota. Yeah. You saw that coming ahead of time and moved to South Dakota. I mean, how much time do you spend like patting yourself on the back because of that smart move?
Not very much.
Not very much.
It was all about taxes, save money, taxes. Minnesota's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. So question for you. We ask all of our guests this, and I especially want to get this from you because you are you serve people literally from the time you wake up in the morning till the time you go to bed at night.
Correct.
It's all you do.
That's all I do.
And today we're going to be kind of digging into your life a little bit.
That'll be boring. You'll have a nice nap as you listen.
See, I'm a pastor.
You're exciting.
And that's what I do is I serve people.
Every day.
Pretty boring, actually. It's the people I hang out with that are cool.
You have a lot of cool people.
Yeah. So when you get up in the morning, you got a lot going on. Okay. You've got a business to run. You've got employees, I know a couple of them and they can be a little bit of a handful.
A few.
Yeah. Have you had to knock either one of them into shape yet?
No, not yet. Not yet. They listen pretty well.
Do they?
Yeah. Rand and Mike and Zach and
you have people to take care of your people.
I have people to take care of my people.
We had one of your people on here recently, Mike Smith, and I got to tell you, I mean, that was a treat. Did you get to watch Mike Smith?
I watched part of it. I watched the part about Rand, my roommate.
Oh, Rand. See, if we could get Rand on here, that would be the...
I told him he was coming this morning. He said he was not getting up that early.
Did he?
Yes.
Well, see, I think we got Mike, we got Dave.
Yep.
If we get Rand, the question for me, and I think the question you need to help me with, what would complete the Mount Rushmore of Tailgators staff? This is a big question. A lot of people are going to want to know this.
Well, it'd probably have to be Zach. He's been there a long time.
You're not going to go, you wouldn't go Ponytail Mike? You're like,
Ponytail Mike?
Isn't that Mike the cook with the ponytail?
Mikey? No, he doesn't have Corey. Corey's been there for 21 years, 22 years.
You wouldn't bring one of the cooks out though.
No, I don't think I don't think he'd want to talk.
Corey?
Cooks are different. Cooks don't like people.
That's why we got to get him out here.
They like to be in the back.
Mikey or Corey? So you're saying Corey would be, which one would be better, do you think?
Mikey'd be a better interview.
Mikey, okay.
From California. He'd be a better interview. He likes to talk. He has a lot of stories.
I thought Mikey had the ponytail. Did he used to have a ponytail?
No.
Who's the guy that had the ponytail?
Corey.
Oh, Corey. Okay.
Corey's always had the ponytail.
Corey likes to talk to people.
No, he don't. No, he don't. No. He likes to come in his 4 or 5 days a week, go back in the kitchen, cook all your food, and
that's it.
Yeah. Yep.
See, you're learning stuff now about tailgaters behind the scenes. We're going to go off the menu in a little bit here because this is, I mean, honestly, Dave, there is no one that I've wanted to have this conversation with more than you. So,
I feel sorry for you.
I appreciate your courage here. Okay, so Corey, we're gonna have Corey. You're up. So Corey, I know you're watching this. We're gonna get you as the Mount Rushmore. Zach, I think Zach could be good, but see, we've done a lot of front of house stuff.
Yeah, and then Mikey, we'd have to bring Mikey in. I feel with Mikey'd be more personable. He would be the one to talk for 2 hours.
Is Corey gonna be mad at me now?
No.
Okay.
No.
Good, because I think we've got, you have so many wonderful people and wonderful personalities up front. I just think it's been having my boys now back there washing dishes. I've gotten to know a little bit more because I'll pick Andy up every now and then from the backside. He goes, Dad, they told me I had to take the garbage out. They were mad at me. And I was like, Andy, that's how, man, he's hiring you. Like, he's not just your buddy now. Like, you got to do stuff.
Lincoln's the man.
Is he?
Lincoln's good.
He's good at dishes?
He's good.
Awesome.
No, he does a lot of other stuff. He's good at pizzas. He's good at, hell yeah, he does a lot of other stuff back there.
Oh, cool.
He makes pizzas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just, that's been such a good, cool thing. And I appreciate, when we first moved to Brandon, we'd always come on Sundays. We were, setting up the church and we just wanted to come watch. We wanted to watch our Jaguars.
Yep.
And we wanted to have some food. And more than anyone, you made us feel at home in Brandon. So
the Jaguars were not always the best then, though.
Those were the lean years, weren't they?
Yeah, we had a few tough ones.
I remember those days. And we were legit. I mean, we were legit like cheering for them, and they just, I think over 4 years, I think they went 11-44.
Yeah, but they look good.
They did look good. Yeah, Gus is the man. But no, but you always just kind of interacted with us, and you just made our kids feel at home. They love. I mean, we don't have a weird nickname for you. We just call you Dave. I mean, but
that's all there is.
Just Dave.
Yeah.
It's funny. When we moved to here and then decided to stay and plant the church. I know part of it was just like we just felt so much at home. And
yeah.
What got you into the restaurateur, bar, event center business? What was it about it that said, this is what I want to do? What was just
about 20 years ago when I bought Sharky's, it was just, I was there all the time. It's like, all right, I'll buy it. Someone wanted to sell. All right, why not? I'm there. I bartended every once in a while. It's like, all right. Yeah. I know I can cook. So I was all good.
So had you cooked before?
Nope, not in the restaurant. Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
So you just brought it all to Sharky's.
Yep.
Okay. Is there any connection with the Sharks and the tail? What's the significance of that?
Nothing. Both names were there before I got there. Sharky's was named before that, and Tailgaters was named before me.
Okay. I
just bought the names.
Gotcha. In true Dave fashion. What we had this discussion. I want to have it now though. As a restaurant person, you got a choice, right? I mean, it's Coke or Pepsi. Tailgaters has always been, as far as I know, it's always been Pepsi.
Always been Pepsi.
How did you come to that decision, Dave? What's the scoop on that?
Well, it's about 50-50, but Pepsi pays more money to the owners of the business to have Pepsi products in there. Coke never came with a good deal.
Gotcha.
But Mountain Dew outweighs Mellow Yellow.
Yeah.
If you mix Coke and Pepsi into a drink, some can tell, most can't. So it's the other brands of Pepsi that you get more of. Dr. Pepper's better than Mr. Pibb. Sierra Mist and Sprite are about the same, but now it's Starry, not Sierra Mist. So it's about the same. Mm-hmm. So it comes down to Mountain Dew, which is 10 times better than Mellow Yellow.
So you do Pepsi, man. That's Pepsi's your deal. It's a business decision then, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Do you get people? I mean, are there people that you know of that say they come in, you don't have Coke, and they say, have you ever had somebody say that?
No, they'll drink water. Want a Pepsi for a Coke? Nope, water. Okay.
Wow.
I had people go to the gas station and get a Coke. That's fine. You can go next door. Bring her in. I don't care. Wow. All good.
See, I have a friend of mine that he's part of our church and part of our leadership team, and he actually works for Coke.
He's never came and talked to me.
Well, he wouldn't, but he's not. He doesn't work on the sales end. He works, but he told me, he goes, I will go to no place that doesn't serve Coke except Tailgaters.
Perfect.
So,
I like that guy.
So just so you know, you do a nice job in all the other areas. Just good stuff. So we got that checked off the list. How about you? What's your drink of choice? Are you a coffee guy or do you go with the Mountain Dew?
No coffee ever in my life.
Really?
I can't have nothing hot. Yuck.
Okay.
Mountain Dew, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper. It depends on the day.
Okay.
We'll switch it up every day.
Straight. You're not leaking anything in there. You're not got a little.
Nope. Nothing.
No, you're not taking a little hit off the side.
Nope.
Huh. Interesting. That's one of the things I like about you, Dave, is you're you take it straight, man. Take it straight. That's cool. It's good. What I just lost my train of thought.
Get it back. Find it.
I'm looking for it. Oh, I know. So this is a question. This is a very specific question. You have the menu, okay?
Yes.
If you have to order on the menu at Tailgaters, okay, what are you ordering?
Usually a cheeseburger.
Okay.
Basic.
Okay. Off the menu at Tailgaters. What are you getting off the menu that no one knows about, that only you know about, that you get when you just want it?
Nothing.
Stop it.
I don't make any. If you cook all the time, you don't eat a lot. Might look like I do, but you do more snacking and grazing than you do eating meals.
Gotcha. Okay, so you it's not typical for you to be like sit down and have.
No.
Okay.
Well, maybe one meal a day.
Okay, and now I got to know, this is another business decision because I just, I feel as a customer, a valued customer.
Yes.
Valued customer. I come in fairly often.
Fairly often, yes.
I'm not a regular. Do you think would you consider me
a regular?
Am I? Okay.
Yep.
Just but over time. Like I'm not there every day.
No. Once or twice a week. Depends on the week.
What's the thinking behind not having funnel cake straws on the dessert menu every time? I need to know why.
Well, that would go back to the cooks. Our freezers are limited in space, and we'll put them on there soon. They'll be on there starting probably in June.
Oh my.
Because we almost have May's special done. So we'll put them on in June, and then we'll leave them on for the summer for you.
Oh my, you heard it here.
Exclusive.
We have it. We have it, folks.
It's
if
done.
you've not had Tailgaters funnel cake fries, which unless you are around, you may not have. Those are unbelievable.
There's very few people that have had them. We used to have them at Sharky's all the time on the menu.
What? So what's up? So like they just had more freezer space at Sharky's?
No. Less things on the menu. Nah, probably not that either. I had a big menu there too. So,
See, these are the decisions that keep me up at night. This is what I sit around and go, I wonder why we don't have funnel cake fries. I'm serious. Like,
well, they'll be on there starting June, guaranteed.
There you go.
You can mark it down.
Brandon, surrounding area, I-29 or I-90 traffic. You're welcome. I think you should get a new billboard and just say Tailgaters, home of
the funnel,
home of Dave's funnel cake fries,
home of the funnel,
funnel fry.
I like it.
Cool. What's been probably for you, coming to Brandon, now living in Brandon, what's your favorite part about Brandon?
Just the people. It's a good area. Nice people. The traffic, you get a lot of great people coming, just traveling through.
Yeah.
The hotels next door, we get enormous amount of people that just stop, and now they're regulars. They come in every time they're by.
Yeah.
So
I asked Mike this question. He kind of passed on it. He didn't really, like, if he had an answer, he did a good job of pretending like he didn't.
I'll try to answer it.
I need an answer.
Okay.
other than Christy Nome, who you and her are tight now. You're tight. You and Christy are tight.
Yeah. We've talked to her once.
Yeah. I think it was like I could tell after you guys met, I could tell
a bond.
Yeah,
a bond.
There's a bond for him. So, Governor Nome is giving her stamp of approval. Tailgaters, who beyond our great governor, what's the most famous person you've ever served? And at Tailgaters, it's ever been in?
We have a lot of people from the PBR that come in. Cooper Tire guys, they come in. The announcer from PBR, Clint Atkins, he was in.
Okay.
We did have the guy off of Pawn Stars, the kid, he was in one time. Get a lot of World Outlaw drivers in. A lot of people know them.
Sure.
So Kyle Larson's been in there, Rico Abreu.
Okay. Oh, sure.
A couple of them have been in there. David Gravel.
Okay.
He's in there all the time. He's the man.
I suppose you got to be pretty happy that Husitz is up and running again.
Yeah, I like it.
Is that good for you?
Yeah.
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 It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool, man. It's been huge for our community, and you do such a great job. I'm gonna brag about you a little bit, Dave, because a lot of people know this. I've never been around anybody in your line of work that is more generous with the community and more generous with people than you. You've got a massive heart.
Thank you
for giving. You give not only product and opportunity, but you also give financially to so many different things, and you never brag about it, but you do it. And I just want to say thank you. Where does that come from, Dave? Why are you the way you are when it comes to being generous?
I don't know. Just growing up, I suppose, my family, grandpa, grandma, mom, dad. If we have it, they can have it. We're good. Mm-hmm. We'll get more.
So as a family,
yeah.
Family thing, yeah. Product of where you grew up. Family's a big deal to you, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you live that out, and I'm glad you're part of the Brandon family. It's really cool to have you here. Is there anything you want to ask me, Dave?
What brought you to Brandon?
What brought me to Brandon? Good question.
Yeah.
So my wife Sioux Falls was where we wanted to be. She's from Watertown. We had a very short conversation about moving to North Dakota. She didn't want anything to do with that.
Very short.
Very short. But yeah, she has family around here. So really we decided on the Sioux Falls area because of family. And Brandon, I was, pastoring. I was a children's pastor and here in Sioux Falls, and we started talking about having opening up. At that time, we called it just a location in Brandon, and I was given the option. I said, "Do you want to stay in Sioux Falls? Or do you want to go to Brandon?" In my heart, it was like this: Brandon or Sioux Falls. And just from the perspective of being a small town kid myself, I said, I want to be in a smaller community. I want to try and see what that's like. And that was almost 10 years ago, and just
smaller, huh?
Yeah.
Not very small anymore.
No, it's not. It's not.
You used to be on the outskirts of town.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're in the middle of town.
I know it. Even since we moved to Brandon, man, it's grown.
Yeah.
My neighborhood's grown. We used to have a nice barn in the background. Now
houses and apartments.
Gonna have a quick trip pretty soon back there.
That's right off that's near you.
I know.
You lucky.
I don't know what we're gonna do if the quick trip that close.
You probably made them put it there. Paid a little extra.
I had nothing to do with it. Believe it or not, I had nothing to do with it. Well, Quick Trip was it the first one in South Dakota?
It will be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you think what do you think about Quick Trip? Is that a good thing for Brandon, do you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's a good gas station.
Yeah.
It's nice. You got a lot of stuff. Good location. There's nothing out there.
Yeah.
You guys will like it.
Yeah. So if anybody's still watching this,
I'm sure you're not.
It's unlikely, but
pretty boring.
You've had the title for a long time as Brandon's most eligible bachelor.
I did?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know that?
Yes.
That was what everybody said about you. They're like, Brandon's most eligible bet. Dave Halverson.
Yeah.
That's not the case so much anymore.
Guess not. I guess maybe April Fool's Day kind of was the day.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I asked Amber on April Fool's Day.
Only you, Dave.
Her response, shut up. Okay, I won't ask again. That's the way it went.
Wow. She said, shut up, huh?
Yeah.
So she didn't do the breakdown? I mean.
No, she didn't break down.
So what did you do when she said that? Did she know you were serious?
I don't know if at first she did because she wouldn't let me do it in public. I couldn't do it around anybody else. It had to be at home, basically, because she does not like crowds.
Okay.
So that's why when they announced it at the PBR on Sunday, she was very embarrassed. But it was all good.
I didn't know they announced it at the PBR.
Yeah. Nice. So we were sitting above the chutes, and Flint Rasmussen, the clown, and Clint Atkins, they did a little shout out to Dave and Amber, and she might have turned a little red.
Yeah.
It was good. We just hadn't told everybody yet, so it got out a little faster than what we thought.
See, that's awesome, Dave. Good for you. I'm happy for you. That's great.
Yeah. Now we just got to find a pastor maybe that'll. Yeah.
That's
someone might get asked. We'll see. We'll see if
I don't know if you want. I don't know if you want me doing the wedding. I
don't know if I do. Amber does. Amber's really about you.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I don't know. I mean,
we're gonna have to discuss this probably.
See, what we usually do is we usually talk about membership in the church.
I'm talking funnel cake fries. This might be
okay.
This might be a.
I like how you move that from the spiritual right over back to the. Thank you. That's good. See, nice, very, very, very good. Okay, well, see now I know my pathway. I gotta get to Amber.
That's right.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm looking forward to that, Dave.
Yes.
Do you have a date set?
Not yet.
No. Okay.
No, not yet.
You're obviously not doing a destination.
No, probably not.
Okay.
Maybe we'll shut down Tailgaters. We'll see. Just have it there.
There's a church across the street.
Oh, yeah, we'll have the ceremony there. Then the party will be across the street. Unless we just use your parking lot, I suppose. You got a bigger parking lot, so that'd work better.
Well, see, these are all questions that these are all good questions.
See, I got to repay everyone that had me in their weddings over the years.
Okay.
That's why a destination doesn't work. Everyone that made me stand up for them is going to have to rent a tux and repay the favor.
Good destination, because then if you did a destination, you'd have to pay for them all to get there.
Yes, and that's not happening.
But I think that's the idea, right? Like you just go and just do it and then come back. But you don't. That's not you, Dave.
No.
Well, I'm eagerly awaiting that conversation. I can't wait to have a pastoral conversation with the soon-to-be wedded Dave and Amber.
Amber will come over and talk to you.
Can't wait.
We know July 6th is out next year because that's when my daughter gets married. So that one's out. We know it won't be that day.
I can't do the 4th, so we won't do that day.
Nope, that's out. It'll be a winter wedding probably.
Okay.
Late fall, winter. Maybe this year, we'll see. Who knows? We haven't decided.
Well, I'm sure that there's no one watching by this time.
No, they're all done.
These things, I mean, the literally people watch the first 7 seconds and then they just stop watching. So,
it's Dave. Done.
We might flip that now with all of the revelations that we have in this podcast.
Yeah, maybe. Funnel cake fries are the key.
Dave's getting, I'm not sure where we start. Okay. We've got funnel cake fries. We have Mikey is our next Tailgaters.
Yep.
And we have the story of your proposal. If this isn't the top episode in the history of the podcast, I don't know.
And you do have to have Rand on here. He would probably be
Rand is his own podcast.
He is.
Like, he needs, like, I'm having him here to be the host.
Absolutely.
He needs to have his people on.
I don't know if he could ask enough questions, though, because he would talk a lot.
It's true. This is true. But that would be still entertainment.
Yes.
Listening to him talk for 25 minutes would be an entertainment in itself.
Correct.
Well, this kind of reminds me of the first time I went to Tailgaters. I remember the first time I went to Tailgaters, I didn't want to leave. It's kind of the same feeling I have now. I want this to end. I don't want it to end. But Dave, it is time to go.
Perfect.
Thank you for your sponsorship and your just all the things you do for Brandon. Man,
we try.
If you're looking for a good cheeseburger, Tailgater's the place.
There you go.
And funnel cake pretzel. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, John.
Thank you for joining us on the Love Your Neighbor podcast. The purpose of the Love Your Neighbor podcast is to build community one conversation at a time. You can help us build that community by sharing the podcast on your social media channels and rating our podcast on whatever platform you're listening from. Another way is to let us know of any neighbors who have a story. Go Leaks!